watching Brazil. Brazil! It's just like watching Brazil.
Guys, welcome back to Tykes TV. Thank you for joining us ever. James is with me. Now, yes, as I always say, you can tell with the title of what this video is going to be mainly about. It's come out today about Ethan Pinnock, that apparently he's due to undergo a medical at Brentford. This comes, of course, with us last week, selling Liam Lindsay to Stoke, one of his central defenders. And the one we were more worried about losing was Ethan Pinnock. Sadly, it looks as though things could be going through in the next few days regarding the sale of him. What's your thoughts on it, James?
Oh, 3 million. 3 million, mate. We've lost 3 key players since going up. We've lost Lindsay, we've lost Pinnock. We're going to lose Pinnock, and we've lost Davis.
Davis one were inevitable, wasn't it?
Well, Davis, yeah, that one inevitable. Obviously, we fetched 2 keepers in to cover that.
And both Lindsay and Pinnock, well, Lindsay had a year left on his deal, so has Pinnock. I suppose that's the reason why it is so low, the offer. I mean, I would rate him 5 mil at least.
Well, tell him 5 mil or fuck off.
Don't sell.
Don't sell.
I'd sooner
him stay here with us. He was player at season last year. We need him. We've just come back up into Championship and we're selling all his best players.
I know. You're frustrated, mate, aren't you?
I am,
you said you were when it came through and I told you, you were quite mad about it.
Yeah.
I mean, I think with him only having a year left,
and then I've seen people comment as well saying, "Oh, he don't want to stay. We've offered him a deal. He won't accept." I want for 11 million. In Championship.
11 grand a week.
11 grand, sorry, not 11 million.
I suppose we can only... Does it go back to the thing we can only spend within his means, though?
Mate, we said this all the time, though, don't we? Every time, every fucking transfer window. Every single time we can only spend...
But Brentford, though...
Take a fucking risk.
Yeah.
Yeah, have fucking 20 grand a week.
Ooh, I don't know about 20 grand a week.
No, that's
15
a bit
maybe.
15, yeah.
I don't know. It all depends on financial fair play. I mean, I don't think anybody.
I've seen someone say Brentford are a club like us. They're not massive, are they? So they're not like gonna offer him 20 grand a week to go out there. Brentford.
If they are offering him 20 grand a week,
why can't we match that?
Yeah. That's what,
exactly.
Yeah.
Why can't we match that? It's ridiculous, mate. Honestly,
that would
I
be
just
my
don't
take.
get what Board's thought is on it. I don't get what the plan
I think their thought on it is that he's not going to sign. He's got a year left, and he's going to go for note in.
That's what I mean, though,
next
mate.
summer.
Offering 11 grand a week, he's not going to sign when he can get more money elsewhere. It's Championship. It's 2019. Fucking 11 grand a week's not anymore. And then we say all these things. We've had a takeover, right? What this board claims they've got money. Why aren't we fucking seeing any of it to keep us best players? We've just come back up, and the fucking way things are going. I'm not saying none of the signings we've got in are not going to be good enough because we don't know that until the season starts. Yeah, all ones that do come. Yeah. What I'm saying is, why are we selling as star players for £3 million and offering them shit wages?
Yeah, I can see where you're coming from. Obviously the thing that gets me is both Lindsay and Pinnock in the same window.
That's what I mean, same window. And then as cover defender as well, Jackson's gone. So what are we going to do now?
Well, not just them two and Davis, who were one at 3.
Well, that what 3 fucking...
Core, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Rock
that
at back.
Core at defence.
And going into an harder league. I mean, I saw somebody say, "Oh, everyone were moaning in January this year, but we still went up." I think it's a completely different kettle of fish.
Different.
We're in We're going into a new league.
Let's be honest, look at last season. Let's look at last season for a start, right? Last season, we could afford to play shit and still get 3 points because league were crap.
Yeah.
That's how we've got up this season. We played bad in some games last season and got up due to teams being worse.
Yeah. I can see what you're saying. But
I'm not saying we didn't have a good season because we did.
We did. Majority of games we did play really good. But towards end, we were. You could sort of tell we were tiring. We were short. We were short. And I'm not going to say that, I think they'll get replacements in, but it's about partnerships, isn't it? You have a partnership of the front 2 strikers, midfield partnership and a defensive partnership, and that's complete.
We're selling all those fucking key players from last season. Now we've got to bring in new players. It's going to take time to gel through season because it's not going to come straight away.
Yeah, look at other year.
That's
second
what I mean.
Season in Championship.
And by the time they fucking gel together, we could already be down. I'm not saying either that they're not good enough players that we're getting in because I can't judge them until I've seen them.
Somebody will, obviously, and we know new players will come in. We're not saying that they're not.
Like you just said, it's about keeping partnerships.
Yeah.
And that's what we need. We can't be selling as key players all the time. Every window, it's same thing every season.
And another thing as well is that them will say, oh, you can't. If a player don't want to stay, you can't make him stay. But it's not up to him. If he goes, it's up to the club. He's got a year left on his contract. We can turn that down if we want. Would you personally be happy to keep Pinnock and let him go for now next summer?
I would, yeah, because it's star man. He got player of the season last year. He's what we need at back. He was our rock at back all last season.
Yeah, fantastic defender.
Exactly.
So you'd sooner him go for now than
I'd
cash
sooner
in
him
now?
go for now, mate. Or I'd say, look, stay till your contract runs out. We'll see how we do this season. If we do all right, we'll give you a new contract.
Well, he might still not want to sign if he
That's
don't
what
sign.
I mean. If he don't want to sign, then that's fair enough to him. But I wouldn't sign a Championship, mate, for 11 grand a week.
Football's changed, hasn't it? As much as
that's what's rumoured anyway. That's not definite. Yeah. It's rumoured that they offered him 11 grand.
Yeah, it's rumoured. I think we would have offered it him, but I mean, it's like I said to you off camera. I said actually that I wouldn't have well, we would have minded at the time, but if they were going to flog him in this window, I'd have sooner have gone a window before and got 2 centre-halves in who had played together in League One, or at least gave Jackson a chance, and bought another centre-half, and then coming up with him, they'd stay. There won't be rumours of them going. But this is what's going to happen, mate, innit? We're going to get big clubs. Well, Brentford. I'm saying big clubs. No disrespect.
Yeah, like you said, no disrespect to them, but they're not biggest club in Championship, are they? If we can afford to match their wages.
Do you think if we can't compete with Brentford?
If we can't compete with Brentford, mate, then we may as well kiss it goodbye this season, because we'll be back down. I'm telling you.
Yeah, and we hopefully not. But
hopefully not. No, hopefully these players that he's fetched in can think. But like I said, they could come in. They could be brilliant players, but they don't. They've not got that partnership.
No.
So it's going to take a while for that to come on.
You look at season under Moraes and Eckingbottom, who were 2 centre halves, because that used to change all the time, didn't it?
Every time. That's what I mean.
It used to be Lindsay Jackson, McDonald.
Mate, the season under Moraes and Eckingbottom always said to end at season we don't even know his best 11, and that was in fucking April.
And that
still
could that be?
And that could be the same. We could have a rotating squad week in, week out, instead of the same lineup like we've had most of last season. All that needs changing is when there's injuries or resting, when there's repetitive games.
Yeah. I mean, there'll be players coming, but like you say, looking at it, it don't look good, does it? As best player, who we've come up with. I mean,
what's frustrating me, mate, is how much we backboard all last season, and then they go and fuck us in transfer window.
But I mean, we have done well to bring in some players.
Yeah, I'm not.
We've brought in some good.
I'm
saying good players. I've not really seen them play, but we've fetched in some half decent ones. We've been on ball. I mean, players are going to come and go, but it is frustrating still, isn't it? It is, and I know what you're saying.
And I bet it's frustrating for Stendhal as well.
Well, is he going to wear it?
Well, that's the thing for me, mate.
Because
if he carries on where it's going like this, getting rid of his key players, I wouldn't surprise me if he went. And I won't blame him either.
What's pointing him staying? He can't do no more, can he?
Exactly. What can he do? He doesn't control signings. That's why he's head coach and not manager.
Yeah. So your answer to that is you personally see him go for a free agent?
I would, yeah.
Because I think that one season
could be vital.
Yeah.
You don't know what's going to happen.
First season back in Championships, always back in the league. What?
Like we said, Davies' situation, that were inevitable. If we say no to Lindsay and Pinnock, you never know. That could
well, you said you weren't really bothered about Lindsay going, were you?
Well, I want thingy. Well, it was just Pinnock for me, main star man money last season at back. But it's thingy though, mate. We had one of the best defences in League One last season, and both at centre halves are gone. It's going to have an impact on us, and whether we bring in, because they're going to take time, like I've said.
Note's officially gone through yet.
Note's official yet, but the way it's looking, it looks like it's going to be the next couple of days, or even today or tomorrow.
So again, it goes back to the rebuilding job, doesn't it?
That's what I mean. Now we've got to rebuild, bring people in, get them used to playing with each other.
You see, that's different. You see, you got away with that in League One.
Exactly.
That's
you
it.
Can afford to do that.
Fulham at home, first game. Just been relegated from Premier League.
I know.
It's going to be.
At least we won't see Ryan Babel's red hair.
Has he got? He's gone abroad, hasn't he?
Yeah.
For a big deal and all.
Yeah, he's gone to Galatasaray, hasn't he?
Somewhere like that. A big deal and all. Not near what he's worth. Yeah, it's frustrating, disappointing, but we've got to move on, haven't we? We'll still be here.
Yeah, we'll still be there.
Moaning about it.
Oh, what else can you do, mate, though? It's frustrating.
It is.
Whoever sits here and say it's not frustrating, that's happy with it, just Need the heads testing because he can't be happy with it.
See, it's like how much longer do we really? It's all saying, look, we're always going to be a feeder club. We're always going to be a stepping stone.
Oh well, if that's the case, then club may as well fold and drop out of league. If that's attitude, then just fucking fold.
Yeah. What point in going up?
Exactly. What point? We may as well be non-existent. If that's what it is.
Harsh, you've been straight to the point. Not harsh, straight to the point.
Yeah, that's what it is though. If we're going to be like that, mate, then we may as well not bother being a club, have we?
What's the point going week in, week out? Because as soon as if we do well, come January, what's going to happen then? Do you know what I mean? You never know, do you? I mean, I hope it doesn't happen. I hope that we have a good season. But that's what we should. I think that's what we should say.
Yeah, I'll not wear that either mid-season in January. If we're having a good season and someone targets us players, we want to tell them to fuck off. Say no. Because I'm not having repeat the same one with win-all situation.
I still think we could have got in playoffs that year.
Yeah, I do as well.
I think we were as good as Huddersfield. And that's ultimately led to downfall or us getting relegated.
Yeah. For me, if we do that same again, then it's just a joke.
Yeah. What do you reckon about reports of Winnall coming back yesterday?
Yeah, I've seen that. Can you blame him for it? Yeah, of course you can blame him for it. He didn't go into a local Yorkshire rival.
We sold him to him though.
And you'll wait net, I'd have him back. Okay, what other fans think, that's my opinion, I'd have him back.
And Moore's potential. Moore will link with Millwall, but they've just signed another striker than Millwall.
How many strikers
He's been linked with Bristol. He's been linked with Bristol City as well, reportedly around 3 million and all. So
if Pinnock goes and Moore goes, that'll just top it off, won't it?
Don't worry, mate. What would you say to those who were saying, look, everyone moaned in January when we sold Potts, Moncur, etc.? Would you say the same as what I've just said, is that League One's
completely different.
You can get away with it.
You can get away with that, with quality at League, but in Championship, you've seen it yourselves in Championship, guys. Come on, look at when Urian and Winnall left. How good we had a season. Could have been in playoffs.
What happened? How many games did we win? 3? Blackburn, Villa.
We were awful, mate.
We won at Blackburn, Villa, and somewhere at Rotherham.
That did
3
impact.
wins.
That did impact us.
3 wins.
Yeah, that did impact us.
Yeah.
When Chuffin, Winnall and Urian left that January.
Because the team just got sliced open, didn't it?
Yeah, midfield gone and attack gone.
Who knows though? This defender we brought in, Mads Anderson, could be.
That's what I mean.
It could be.
No disrespect at new guys. It's just going to take them time to gel with the rest of the team now.
Yeah.
And
it's could be's though. It's could be's though, isn't it? It's could be's. It's not certain.
That's what I mean. You don't know this Mad Anderson's going to come in and be absolutely world class, do you?
Yeah.
And Championship quality. You don't know if he's going to be fucking shit.
Yeah, but that's why it's also important to keep the players who are here,
exactly,
who we know are going to be half decent in Championship. Pinnock's a class above. He was last season.
Exactly.
He was last season.
It's just frustrating, mate, and we shouldn't be doing it. With this takeover we've had, mate, with money that we've heard that clubs got now, there shouldn't be none of this now. We should be able to afford to pay more than 11 grand. We should be able to bring in signings and keep players now. There should be none of this selling on shite for money back. Because that's what it looks like to me. Well,
we shall wait and see what happens in the next few days. I'll be absolutely gutted.
And I tell you, most of the fans won't wear it either.
Well, you think?
I don't think they will.
It's gutting, isn't it? It's gutting.
Yeah.
It's obviously only reports early stages, but I mean it's been quiet really up for Pinnock. I've not seen out as clear as this one today. I've not seen a report out about Pinnock, which it were looking good last week. I mean, I'd have liked to have kept Lindsay.
Yeah.
I'd have liked to have kept Lindsay. I'd have liked to have kept
Davis. I wouldn't have broke up any partnership at that, to be honest.
No. I mean that partnership, it were good last season. It would have been better to go into Championship rather than a fresh new partnership. I mean, it's like me if I sit here now and say, look, I think it's important that we get somebody in like as soon as, but then somebody will say, oh no need to rush. But I think that partnership's got to.
That's what I mean. They need to rush, not in the way of like, oh shit, what do we do now? Rush, but they need to get it in and get a partnership formed before the season starts. Otherwise, we're going to be
struggling. It's not long to go, is there? Really? I mean,
we're
in July now.
A month tomorrow from first game. First game third, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, a month tomorrow.
So
it needs sorting, and we're going to need a replacement now.
Well, On a positive though, mate, you look at the signings who've come in, they've all signed long contracts.
Yeah, that's it.
But I mean, Pinnock's, what's Pinnock's 3? Pinnock's worth 3.
Yeah.
So that's a longish contract, really. Normally we get out 2. So I mean, them 3 years. I mean, it does make me wonder whether we'd have.
Tell you what, might have been different with Pinnock. He might have signed a longer contract, start of last season, if we'd have played him a bit more season before, but he won't get any money.
No, we're a bit injured. Injuries rattled him a little bit though, didn't it? I know what you mean.
He never really got a chance though when he was fit, did he?
No. All right then, guys. Well, there it is, James. Jim, only being honest, giving his opinion. What's your view on it? Let us know in the comments below, and thank you for watching. We'll see you later.